Contra Freelance. Let's talk about it from experience. You go to Contra website, log into your account, and every corner of the page screams Pro. You want to see available jobs? Pro. You want to see analytics? Pro. It's Pro everywhere. I actually bashed it a while ago because seeing Pro on every corner felt suspicious, but I decided not to judge too quickly and gave it a fair shot. So I subscribed to Contra Pro for $29 a month, well, $30 with task. They also keep saying there is a thriving community and you should join the waitlist. You click the button and boom, you are at position 30,000. At one point, I even had to contact their support. I will show you what happened when I reached out to support. So, is Contra Pro worth it? Who is it really for? And should you try it? Let's review it honestly in this video. I may have paid, so you don't have to. Or maybe you should. Stick around by subscribing for more tech content and freelancing tips. Contra is a freelancing platform that calls itself the freelancer-friendly alternative to Upwork. It focuses on commission-free jobs, portfolio, and direct client deals. They are also pushing a pro plan for freelancers, claiming it has more features. But how true are all these? Who is it really for? Contra seems great for a few niche of creative freelancers like designers, content creators, and no-code or vibe coders. For example, those using Framer or Replit. But as a core developer, I found the opportunities limited. For traditional software development, say you code with programming languages like JavaScript, TypeScript, Java, or Python, or you work with frameworks and libraries like React, Next.js, Vue, Nuxt.js, Node.js, or Spring, actually writing the code from your code editor, the opportunities on Contra are currently limited. You could spend an entire month and not see up to 15 jobs posted for traditional software development. And if the jobs are that scarce, imagine how high the competition is. Although they keep pushing new features, which we will review later in this video, I wanted to see if the $29 a month pro plan really gives you more gigs, better visibility or improved analytics. So I tested it for a full month. I wish I could say my experience was impressive, but it wasn't. First impressions matter, they say, but that wasn't the case. They advertised 60,000 plus jobs for pro users. After 1 month, I saw fewer than 500 total jobs. And support confirmed that that's everything. I was kind of like amazed, right? Like I said, I emailed the support to actually ask what's going on. Most of the jobs are for designers, no code makers, and vibe coders, not for real developers. You can spend the entire month and the number of jobs that you apply for as a real developer is kind of like under 10, which is not good compared to other platforms. They say pro improves your chances, but everything feels like social media grind. You are told to post more, engaged, and connect to boost your discovery score. I can already do that on LinkedIn for free. To be fair, the concept of Contra is solid. The idea of connecting freelancers and clients directly makes absolute sense. They have actually kept updating their designs, including a totally new designs released a few days ago. In the first few days of me subscribing to their pro, I was asked to link my social media, my LinkedIn and then Twitter to their AI. I didn't fancy that because me giving my social media to them is freely giving them my data, which I don't want to do. And if you are telling me to, give you my data so that you'll be able to read the kind of jobs I want, I already updated my profile on Contra. If you are supposed to get that and then be able to get me the correct jobs, like for you jobs for me, that would have been nice. Yeah, you get that from the profile I updated because I updated my bio, I updated everything about my profile. It's complete. It's complete. There is no point you asking me to connect my social medias for me to be able to see jobs, right? I did not buy that idea, so I actually did not connect my social media, and I was actually happy when I discovered that in their recently release, like they phased out that particular requirement for the For You tab because I started seeing some jobs that are actually tailored for me as a traditional developer, and that made sense to me. I actually sent some applications, right, and they actually got viewed, right, which is actually a plus. To be fair, the idea is solid, and they have been improving, which is what I'm saying. But based on what they have, what they advertise on the pro, it will actually be very fair that they kept it real, right? I surprisingly got access to their community on the day they released their new feature, which I felt like maybe I don't know if it was because of my email, reaching out to them, or maybe it's because maybe it was a new development based on they released new features, right? So is Contra Pro worth it? For me, not right now. Currently, the ideal freelancers it favors are, designers, marketers, or like content creators. Let's say, vibe coders or no-code developers. If you are in this particular, niche, I think it might actually be ideal for you because you'll be seeing, more jobs posted in this particular category. for you, right? But as a traditional developer, I think they are still developing, adding more jobs. But currently, in current state, I wish I could say it's better, but it is not. So if you're an expert in any of the niche I mentioned and you are curious, you can try it out if you have $29 a month to risk, or close your eye and pay $199 a year to test it for 1 full year. It may actually be worth it if you eventually get hired, as the few jobs I saw had good budgets. So you could recover your subscription cost if you're lucky enough to land a contract. I recently crossed 1.2K dollars on Upwork and also earned the top rated badge. I think I will stick with that for now since I keep getting invites and clients rate me highly for quality and speedy delivery. Subscribe so you don't miss out on my upcoming series on my Upwork success. Contra may not favor beginner creative at the moment, as opportunities are currently limited, which makes the competition very high, right? Especially for core developers. This is an honest review based on my personal experience. If you are a core developer and your experience is different, or you have been successful on Contra, I'd love to read your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tech content and freelancing tips. Thanks for watching.